Hey Mystic family. So, just an announcement, I'm taking a break from streaming on Twitch for a while, mainly because we are still attempting to get a house. One of the ones we wanted, we were only second highest bidder on, but there is always that possibility of the highest bidder dropping it due to some stupid reason. Now, another one was dropped that was close to Munchkin's cousin because sewage failed inspection. So, who knows how long it's going to be up for until they get that fixed, and if they can fix it. Now, the one we were only second highest on was the one we had our heart set on because it had the space that I needed to do craft stuff and have all that out of the main part of the house, but that's why I'm praying that when we do finally get one, that I will have the space I need for that stuff, and that I'll be able to do those type of streams in the future. Now, I don't know if it's me, but I honestly feel, now, I mean, it could be me because of my lack of schedule consistency, but really no one ever came to my streams. Like, it was very, very, very minimal when I played video games. When I do the art, it's usually me for like an hour and then people start to show up. Which, that's fine. But like anything other than that, I was just getting nobody or ignorant, perverted trolls. And I did make a little announcement stream on my Twitch channel, so you can see that for about 13 days until they delete it. So, and that's basically going over the severity of the rules that need to be followed as far as respect and all that kind of stuff. Now, another thing, I'm one of those types of people that I'm very down on myself, and it doesn't help me when other people are down on themselves, but I need to work on that. And it's brought a lot of negativity to my streams, and I don't want negativity in my streams. Like, it's made me depressed. I want positive vibes only. Now, I know a lot of us are struggling with mental health issues, and I would have no problem making a stream specifically dedicated to mental health, sharing your problems, and supporting others who are going through problems. Not everybody's problems are the same, but if I can get enough people who are willing to do that and encourage and support each other, that would be my goal for those types of streams. But all other streams need to be positive only. Like, the negative stuff coming to them is just bringing me down and making me want to quit and give up. Because it's not worth it if I'm not happy doing that. My dream was to be a streamer, and I love doing it when we're having fun. But I take no joy in doing it when people are bringing the kind of stuff that should either be said in private or saved for that specific type of stream to them. And I'm not downing anyone because I've done it too. And I need to get off that mindset. Yeah, life is hard, I understand that. And there's a lot of shit people that we go through that we should not have to be going through, that we don't deserve to go through. But the only way we can become better people is to love others regardless of what they're going through, and be kind regardless of what we're going through. And it should be an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, as far as being loving and supportive and then somebody else giving it back. And I know that is not what happens, but even though we don't get support back, that shouldn't stop us from still doing it, because what are you going to be remembered for when you leave this world? Will people remember you for being a loving, caring person, even when nobody did that for you? Or will you just not be remembered at all because you did nothing? Just because you may not be getting the love and support back from that same person doesn't mean that they may not be spreading it to somebody else who needs it. What goes around comes around. We all know that. And it is true. It'll eventually come back to you. May not be immediate. And that's honestly fine. I've supported lots of people who've not supported me at all, but I keep doing it. But then for those who have supported me, when I probably don't deserve it, because I probably suck as a streamer anyway, at least, see, there you go. I'm downing myself because that's how I feel. And I need to get out of that feeling of that and just have fun. But I need the fun to come with everyone that comes to my streams, too. So, like I said, nothing against anyone, because I'm just as guilty. But I want them to be positive vibes when we get a house, when we get settled, and I'm able to start streaming on a consistent schedule. And like I said, the trolling and thirsty, weird, desperate weirdos that keep coming in, like, people ask me, why do you hate getting hit on? Like, I'm sorry, but I do. I have a man. I don't need people acting like they are him. Like, that's just fucking childish. I'm sorry. It is. It is very, very childish. And I'm sorry, but that pisses me off. It is what it is. It pisses me off. Now, my question is, should I just start insta-banning all these people for doing this? Because they don't know how to be respectful? Or should I just mess with them back? That's what I want to know. Because half of me wants to mess with them back, and during this time where I'm not streaming, I can come up with ways to mess with them and have a little fun with them. Because living with my boyfriend for so long, I've seen how much fun it is to mess with people, even, well, especially when it's people you know that you can really mess with, and then you both just get a laugh out of it later. But if I want to mess with trolls, I want someone to be in on it with me and know what I'm doing, and know that what I'm saying to them is not true, and just be in on the laughing at them for it, for falling for it. So, I don't know, let me know what you think. Should I mess with them? Because I've already come up with some really good ideas for messing with them, and heck, I'll make a channel on my Discord just for putting the kind of stuff we can do to mess with them. And it's, I only get them in the just chatting, so that's when I do Wednesday Wonderings. So that would be, oh yeah, and somebody came into, when I recorded the announcement stream, the mini announcement stream, used the channel points to use my emoji, and then immediately after the stream they unfollowed me. And I wasn't going to acknowledge anyone in chat, but I did acknowledge them, and they still unfollowed me after. Like, what fucking jerk does that shit? Like, that's just straight up rude. And I don't want people like that. I understand that while I'm not streaming, and if I do, it's going to be announcement-only streams. They're just going to be mini announcements just like that one to give updates for those who are not following me here. And in fact, I probably will link my YouTube in the chat the next time I do it, because this is where I'm going to have my updates. So, like I said, if you're not following on Twitch, do it and keep an update and I'll keep you updated on when I'll be back, so that you can be ready. But yeah, positive vibes only. I don't know what I'm going to do about trolls, but it's very disruptive when they come in when I'm doing a special Q&A thing and they just want to be desperate dudes looking for an easy online hookup. Like, sorry, I don't play that game. After all I've been through in my life, at 38 years old, I don't believe in online relationships at all. I do not believe them. Yeah, they work for some people, but they don't work for everybody. And at this point, I have no desire, because every time I've thought to myself, ooh, hey, look, there's a backup, red flag would immediately go up, something about them that triggered me to no end, and I'm just like, nope. So, I'd rather be alone, if that ever became the case. So, I won't keep this rambling too terribly long. But stay safe out there, guys, and I will update you next time around. I will have other videos, like, I will do videos of other things, because it's so easy just to take my phone and, like, record shit, whatever it may be. Like, it's easy. It's a lot easier than sitting down at the computer and trying to set everything up. So, I mean, it is what it is. Just do me a favor, stay safe, keep praying that we get the house that we need for our space needs. Because I really love to stream, but not when I feel like everybody hates me. And that's how I feel, even though I know it's not true. I feel like everybody hates me, and I suck, and I don't deserve to even have a dream. But, because people say, oh, you're stupid, you're just streaming for money. Like, no, I'm not. I'm streaming to spread love to the world. And if you only knew, for those of you who have never done retail, how bad it kills you mentally and physically, then get off your high horse. Because it does. And it has been. And if it wasn't for the friends that I have at work, I I would probably be in therapy, although I obviously can't afford that. That's ridiculous. And it probably wouldn't do a damn lick of good. Because I think they're all phony and that's all they want is money. I just want to have fun, hang out with friends, and make new friends and help people that I can help. So, I mean, like I said, it is what it is. I want to start the new home off with positive vibes only. And I will do mental health streams because I know people need it. And sometimes I do too, because, hey, we all need to vent. And as far as venting goes, I found a way to make that work for me. I made a separate account on Twitter. Nobody knows it's me. And I just put all the venting that I want on there. And yeah, some memes that are a little bit disturbing maybe, but make a separate Twitter account, and as soon as something triggers you, pisses you off, whatever, just post it. And hey, you can throw humor into it too, because I've done that, and it's kind of actually makes it fun. And then you let it out there, and you don't think about it anymore. Don't worry about followers, because who gives a shit on Twitter followers? Nobody cares. It's there. You've let it out of your system. Trust me, it feels better, because I've tested it, and yes, it does. Now, I did make a video on how to do that, but I'm going to delete that off my phone, because it's not hard to make another Twitter account. Just make an email that goes with it. That's pretty much all you gotta do, and then personalize it however you want. But it does help. Trust me, it helps a lot. So, love you guys, stay safe, and I will update you next time.